Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. Um, I'm doing a lot of unexplained phenomena videos because the Navy announced a few months ago that some footage that their pilots got off the carrier Nimitz back in 2004 was indeed genuine. So the Navy has announced UFOs are real. And if the UFOs are real, what else can be real? And what else that we know of can't be explained but needs to be looked at? There was a man named Eric von Daniken, and he wrote a book called Chariots of the Gods. And this book was phenomenal. Very, very popular. This book sparked the ancient alien theory because as he traveled around the world, he noted that just about every culture has an origin myth, and every origin myth, when read in the proper context, it could very well be alien visitations. Okay, so and there's a lot of stuff we can't explain, and I've done other unexplained phenomena videos about, you know, either our ancestors had help, or they were much more advanced than what we think they are. Towards that end, there's one story that has always sparked my interest. It's always piqued my interest, and it's the Dogon origin myth. For those of you who don't know, the Dogon is a tribe in Africa. They live in Mali. They're distant cousins of the Egyptians, as I understand it. In the 1920s and 30s, French anthropologists went to study them because these are very primitive people. You know, they're hunters with spears, live in mud huts, very, very primitive tribesmen. Okay. Well, after gaining their trust, these anthropologists were allowed to hear the Dogon origin story. According to the Dogon, their ancestors came from the Sirius star system. And they showed the symbol for, the Dogon symbol for the Sirius star group. And it shows twin stars and all the planets and everything. And of course, the anthropologists thought they'd made it up because, you know, lights in the sky, right? Well, the Sirius, the anthropologists thought it was crap because the Sirius star system only has one star, right? So that they didn't really think anything of it. They made notes of it. They wrote it in papers and like that, but that was it. So it is documented. That's what the Mali, or this Mali tribesman, the Dogon, that's what they believed. That's the basis for their origin story. So now here comes the kicker. Ready? Fast forward to the 1970s. We have somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, but a very powerful telescope, and we're taking photos of the different stars in the night sky. Well, turns out the Sirius star system does have a second star. It's a binary system, and the Sirius star group, this secondary star, is so faint you can't see it with the naked eye. You have to have a very powerful telescope to see it. We didn't know about it until the 70s. Okay. Yet the Mali, the Dogon here in Mali, they knew about it for thousands of years. It was accepted fact to them. And when you plug the second star into their symbol, everything in that symbol works perfect, just like a star system should. It's a diagram of that star system. That stuff like that bugs me, because these people are primitive tribesmen. They've never seen a telescope. They don't know anything about telescopes. Their best bet of finding something in the night sky is to look up at night, literally. So how did they know something we didn't know until the 1970s? But it wasn't a guess, because they knew. They weren't just, you know, making stuff up. They knew for a fact. Stuff like that boggles my mind, because if our scientists don't know that and primitive tribesmen do, how do they find out? Maybe there's something to this ancient alien theory, because they had to find out somehow. Either their ancestors really did come from there, or somebody told them about it, because you couldn't see it from with the naked eye. So, you folks have a good day. God bless one and all.